today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense.
Bringing them out is a guy who has spent a decade as a starter in this league, the 2019 Comeback Player of the Year, Ryan Tannehill.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They run once more with Stevenson.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Tannehill. Hunter Henry brings it in. The numbers for Hunter Henry from a week ago. Well north of 100 yards receiving. He was hard to stop. The only thing they did well defensively, they didn't allow him to get in the end zone.
And that's small comfort for them because he actually carved them up. I love his versatility. I love his route running. Ran the entire route tree. They hit him on deep shots, quick hitters, balls over the middle, balls to the sideline. He was everywhere.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Stevenson.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
2nd down and 8. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Open man, the tight end Henry. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. He will push his way down to about the 14. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8. Off play action, Tannehill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. On 1st down, Richardson. Over the middle to Beckham. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action, Richardson. Got a man, it's complete to Jelani Woods. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Marte Mapu, and the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Now they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Now it's Tannehill. Buying time to his left. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Tannehill.
Finding Henry here on the crossing route.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here's Mostert.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one, because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson on 3rd and short.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matt Judon, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Jones on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive.
It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
We often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime and make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner. Great touch on the football.
Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter
5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Indy set to go on offense once more. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Here's Richardson to throw. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Richardson now going to fake the jet sweep, and he'll throw off play action.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Matt Judon. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Richardson working from the gun.
Finding Bourne here over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And this one is no good. He missed it. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And Gay knocks this one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New England trying to get a place on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's making.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Now Richardson.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it lines up incomplete.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is indeed good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll get this down to about the 30-31-yard line.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Taylor. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard. That's all down to the 2.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Odell Beckham, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts are back within a score.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Tannehill. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. On now the rookie 4th-round pick, Chad Ryland, for the Patriot field goal. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. That complete to Downs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Richardson out of the shotgun. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Richardson to the air on 1st down. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And this is caught. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. The second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull the one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On first down, Tannehill. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Tannehill down to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's got another first down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. To throw is Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Touchdown! Hunter Henry with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Richardson's throw taken in by Bourne.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. There with a tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's Richardson. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. 2nd and 6 coming up. Richardson looking to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Richardson. He finds Taylor. Complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Richardson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may...
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Patriots can run it out from here. Now a first carry for their fullback. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6.
Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Pats, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back